So hi everyone, I am Angelica and I am here in fulfillment to my last output, which is entitled Computation of Grades and Elementary Learning Areas. So there are three tasks that were given to us. The first one, task 1, the following final grades are obtained in a class of grade 5 pupils. So there are 45 grades that were given. So the question number 1 is, using a norm reference grading with a 7-point scale, determine the score that would get a failing mark. So I have here the 7-point scale grading. So 93 to 100 is considered as excellent, 85 to 92 is considered as good, 78 to 84 is fair, 70 to 77 is poor or pass, and 63 to 70 is fail. So, as I have considered the meaning of norm reference, which is the system of grading determines students' achievement of course goals in relation to students in the course or to the other students in the course. There is no criterion given, but only the students in the course. So, I have here, the highest score is the 92. So, I have put here the 92. So, based on the 7-point scale, 86 to 92 is considered as excellent, 78 to 85 is considered as good, 71 to 77 is fair, 64 to 70 is poor or pass, and 57 to 63 is considered as fail. So, as I have observed, from the given grades, there is no failing mark, or there is no one who got the failing mark. So, let us proceed to number 2. Question number 2 is, using a norm reference grading with an 8-point grading scale, determine the scores that would get a failing mark. So, I have here the 8-point grading scale, which is 92 to 100 is considered as excellent, 83 to 91 is considered as good, 74 to 82 is fair, 65 to 73 is poor or pass, and 56 to 64 is considered as fail or failure. So, as I have observed again from the given 45 final grades of grade 5 pupils, there is no one who got the failing grades or the failing mark. So, all of them got pass. So now, let us proceed to the part B of task 1. So here, we are to compute the grade of a student in grade 5 English with the following row score. So, written work is 85 out of 100, performance task 65 out of 100, score and quarterly test 55 out of 100. So before we proceed to our computation, we will be discussing first the formula that we will going to use. So first, the percentage score, learner's total raw score over highest possible score times 100%. And the weighted score will be percentage score times weight of components. So the weight of components are already given. So in the subject of Araling Panlipunan or English, written work is 30%, performance task is 50%, and quarterly assessment is 20%. So first, we are going to compute the percentage score of written work. So 85 over 100 times 100% is equals to 85. So, this 85 that we have here, or the percentage score, we will multiply this to the 30% that was already given, or the weight of component. So, 85 times 30 is equals to 25.5. So, this is the weighted score. The next one will be the performance task. So, we are going to get first the percentage score. So, 65 out of 100. So, raw score is 65 and the highest possible score is 100. So 65 over 100 times 100 is equals to 65. And then we are going to use this 65 or the percentage score to multiply the weighted component in order for us to get the weighted score. So 65 times 50% is equals to 32.5. So 32.5 is now our weighted score and performance task. Now, the quarterly test. Percentage score is equals to 55 over 100 times 100 is equals to 55. So 55 is our percentage score. So this percentage score will be multiplying this to 20% that was already given as the weight of component. So 55 times 20% is equals to 11. So our weighted score is 11. Now, in order for us to get the grade, we will be adding the weighted score of written work, performance task, and quarterly test. So 25.5 from here plus 32.5 from here and 11 from the quarterly test is equals to 69. If we were going to transmute 69, the result will be 80. So the grade of this student from grade 5 is 80. So now let us proceed to number 2. Number 2, grade 6 student in mathematics with the following low score: written work 30 out of 50, performance task 42 out of 60, score in quarterly test 28 out of 40. So as you can observe, unlike from the number 1 which is English, so this number 2, the subject is mathematics. So the weighted component of English and mathematics are different. So here in mathematics, the weighted component for written work is 40%, performance task 40%, quarterly assessment 20%. So now, let us proceed to the solution or the discussion. So percentage score, which is 30 divided by 50 times 100 is equals to 60. So 60 is our percentage score. So this 60 will be multiplied to 40, which is the weighted component of written work, is equals to 24. So the weighted score of written work is equals to 24. So now, the performance task. Percentage score is equals to 42 over 60 times 100 is equals to 70. So this 70, we are going to multiply this to the 40%, which is already given in the weighted component of performance task. So 70 times 40% is equals to 28. Now, in quarterly test, percentage score is equals to 28 over 40 times 100 is equals to 70. This 70 will be our percentage score. We are going to multiply this to the weighted component of quarterly test, which is 20%. 70 times 20% is equals to 14. Now, in order for us to get the grades, we are going to add up this 3 weighted score from written work, performance task, and quarterly test. So 24 from written work, 28 from performance task, and 14 from quarterly test is equals to 66. So if we are going to transmute 66, the final grade will be 78. So the grade 6 student in mathematics will get the 78 grade. So at this juncture, we are going to proceed to task number 2. So the grading system used in the K-12 is using the front-end equating approach. Assessment scores are immediately converted to a 100-point scale, and then composite marks are averaged and weighted according to Gobizin and Norwich 2010. So below are the percentage scores of Alan Ramsey and Araling Panlipunan for the first grading period. Written works included a concept map, essays, news writing, news article review, and couple of reflection papers. Performance tasks were comprised of timelines, news reporting, debate, and role plays. So, complete the table below, calculate the total row score in each component, determine the percentage score or the PS, apply the percentage weighted score or the WS, and calculate her first quarter grade. So here, these are the given scores. So this 20 or the written work number 1, written work number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are the total or the highest possible score. So the 20, 20, 20, 25, 25, 30, and 30 are the highest possible score for the written work, which are 7. So the score that she got is 18 for the written work number 1, 12 for the written work number 2, 16 for the written work number 3, 20 for 4, 20 also for the written work number 5, 28 for the written work number 6, and 30 for the written work number 7. So 20 plus 20, or if you add up this 7 highest possible score, the answer will be 170. So we will also going to add up all Ellen's score that she got from the 7 written work. So 18 plus 12 plus 16 plus 20 plus 20 plus 28 and 30 is equals to 144. So this 144 will be the total row score that Ellen Ramsey got. So according to the percentage score formula, which is learner's total row score over the highest possible score times 100. So 144 divided by 170 is equals to 84.7. So 84.7 will be our percentage score. And then this percentage score, 84.7, will be multiplied to the written work weighted component, which is 30%, because that was already given. So 84.7 times 30% is equals to 25.41. So this 25.41 is the weighted score of Ellen and written work. So now let us proceed to the performance task. So here, this performance task number 21, the highest possible score is 20. And performance task number 2, 30. Performance task number 3, 30. Performance task number 4, 30. So the total is 110. However, Ellen got 16 in her performance task number 1, 24 in her performance task number 2, 24 in performance task number 3, 28 in performance task number 4, and the total is 92. So now, 92 over 110, which we are going to follow is the percentage score formula, which is learner's total raw score, which is the 92 over highest possible score, which is 110. So 92 divided by 110 is equals to 83.64. So 83.64 is our percentage score, multiplied to 50%, which is already the given weight component of performance task. So 83.64 multiplied to 50% is equals to 41.82. So 41.82 is the weighted score of Ellen and in her performance task. So now, in quarterly assessment, the highest possible score is 50. She got 30. So 30 over 50 is equals to 60. So 60 will be the percentage score, and the 60 multiplied to 20%, which is the given weighted component of quarterly assessment, is equals to 12. So now, if we were going to add up this 25.41, which is the weighted score and her written work, and the 41.82 and her performance task, and the 12 and her quarterly assessment weighted score, will be 79.23. Now, if we are going to transmute 79.23, the answer is 87. So, Ellen Ramsey first quarter grade is 87. So now, in questions that was given in this task, suppose Ellen's grades in the same subject for the second, third, and fourth quarter are 88, 90, and 92. Respectively, compute her final rating rounded to the nearest unit and give its descriptive equivalent. So, as I said a while ago, that his first quarter grade is 87. So 87 plus 88 plus 90 plus 92 divided by 4 is equals to 89. So his rating is equals to 89, which is considered as pass. For the part B of task number 2, the final numerical and descriptive ratings of Ellen and other learning areas and subjects are given below. Using the results you have obtained above, determine her final average. So, Filipino, 88, pass. English, 88, Mathematics, 84, Science, 89, MAPE, 90, ESP, 90, EPP, 73. So, as I said a while ago, that her initial or final grade and RLPAN is 89. So, 89 is also considered as pass. So, the only failed here is the 73. So, in order for us to get the general average, we had to add up all this final grade. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 final grade that were given. So 88 plus 88 plus 84 plus 89 plus 89 plus 90 plus 90 plus 73 divided by into 8 is equals to 86. So 86 are general average, which is also considered as pass. So now for the task 3, you are provided a table showing a sample card of a grade 6 student named Alden for the first quarter of the school year 2020 to 2021. So, using the discussion of lesson 8 as your guide, fill up the empty spaces to get the needed data until you will be able to compute for the quarterly grade at the last column. So, the learning areas are Filipino, English, Mathematics, Science, Araling Panlipunan, ESP, EPP, MAPE, which is composed of music, arts, physical education, and health. So, for the first learning area, which is Filipino, the written work percentage score is 83. So 83 will be multiplied to 30%, which is the weight of component of written work. So 83 multiplied to 30% is equals to 24.9. So this 24.9 is the weighted score of written work. So the performance task percentage score is 81. So 81 multiplied to 50%, which is the weighted component of performance task. 81 times 50% is equals to 40.5. So 40.5 is the weighted score of the performance task in Filipino. Now to the quarterly assessment, the performance score is 76. So 76 will be multiplied to 20%, which is the weight of component of quarterly assessment. So 76 multiplied to 20% is equals to 15.2. So 15.2 will be the weight of component in quarterly assessment in Filipino. So the initial grade will be 80.6. So 80.6 was get by 24.9 plus 40.5 plus 15.2 is equals to 80.6. So if we will going to transmute 80.6, the result will be 87. So now let us proceed to the learning area, which is English. So the written work percentage score is 80. So 80 multiplied to the 30%, which is the weight component of written work, is equals to 24. So this 24 is the weighted score of written work in English. So the performance task percentage score is 79. So 79 will be multiplied to 50%, which is the weighted component, is equals to 39.5. So 39.5 is the weighted score in performance task in the subject English. So now in quarterly assessment, percentage score is 74. 74 is multiplied to 20%, which is the given, is equals to 14.8. Now, in order for us to get the initial grade, we will be going to add this written work weighted score, the quarterly assessment, and the performance task. So 24 plus 39.5 plus 14.8 is equals to 78.3. If you are going to transmute 78.3, the result is 86. So now let us proceed to mathematics. The written work percentage score of mathematics is 70%. So unlike English and Filipino, which the weight component is 30%, 50%, 20%, mathematics has its different given. So in mathematics, we are going to use this one, which is the written work is 40%, the performance task is 40%, and the quarterly is 20%. So 70 multiplied to 40% is equals to 28. 68 multiplied to 40% is equals to 27.2. 60 multiplied to 20% is equals to 12. So if you are going to add up these three, the written work, the performance task, and the quarterly assessment, 28 plus 27.2 plus 12 is equals to 67.2. So the transmuted grade for 67.2 is 79. Now here, same as the mathematics, science also has its written work 40%, performance task 40%, and the quarterly assessment 20%. So here, the percentage score and written work is 76. 6 multiplied to 40% is equals to 30.4. 79 multiplied to 40% is equals to 31.6. 65 multiplied to 20% is equals to 13. Now, in order for us to get the initial grade, we will going to add up the written work, performance task, and the quarterly assessment. So 30.4 plus 31.6 plus 13 is equals to 75. The transmuted grade for 75 is 84. Now, for Aral Pan or Araling Panlipunan, the written work percentage score is 80. So, work and Aral Pan is 30%. So, 80 multiplied to 30% is equals to 24. Here in performance task, the Aral Pan has its weighted component for performance task as 50%. So 83 multiplied to 50% is equals to 41.5. 82 multiplied to 20% is equals to 16.4. If you're going to add up these three, the written work, performance task, and the quarterly assessment, 24 plus 41.5 plus 16.4 is equals to 81.9. The transmuted grade for this 81.9 will be resolved to 88. Now for the next learning area, which is the ASP, the percentage score and written work is 83. So 83 multiplied to 30% is equals to 24.9. 85 multiplied to 50% is equals to 42.5. 80% multiplied to 20% is equals to 16. So now, 24.9 plus 42.5 plus 16 is equals to 83.4. The transmuted grade for 83.4 is 89. Now for the next learning areas with the FFP, the written work percentage score is 81. So 81 multiplied to 20%, which is the weighted component of written work, is equals to 16.2. 83 multiplied to 60%, which is the weighted component of performance task, is equals to 49.8. 78 multiplied to 20%, which is the weighted component of quarterly assessment, is equals to 15.6. 16.2 plus 49.8 plus 15.6 is equals to 81.6. Now the transmuted grade for 81.6 is equals to 88. Now we are going to proceed to music. So the written work percentage score for music is 77. So 77 multiplied to 20% is equals to 15.4. 77 multiplied to 60% is equals to 46.2. 74 multiplied to 20% is equals to 14.8. 15.4 plus 46.2 plus 14.8 is equals to 76.4. Now the transmuted grade for the 76.4 is equals to 85. In arts, the given written work percentage score is 83. So 83 multiplied to 20% is equals to 16.6. 80% multiplied to 60% is equals to 48. 82 multiplied to 20% is equals to 16.4. 16.6 plus 48 plus 16.4 is equals to 81. The transmuted for 81 grade is 88. And physical education, the written work percentage score is 79. So 79 multiplied to 20%, which is the weight component of written work, is equals to 15.8. 81 multiplied to 60%, which is the weighted component of performance task, is equals to 48.6. 75 multiplied to 20%, which is the weighted component of quarterly assessment, is equals to 16.15. So 15.8 plus 48.6 plus 15 is equals to 79.21. The transmuted grade for 79.21 is 87. For the last one, which is health, the written work percentage score given is 83. So 83 multiplied to 20%, which is the weight component of written work, is equals to 16.6. 79 as the percentage score for performance task multiplied to 60%, which is the weighted component, is equals to 46.2. 76 multiplied to 20% is equals to 15.2. 16.6 plus 46.2 plus 15.2 is equals to 78. The transmuted grade for 78 is equals to 86. Alden's composite grade in MAPE is equals to 87. I get 87 because I add up the four components of MAPE, which is music, arts, physical education, and health, which is 85, 88, 87, 86. So if you are going to add up these three and divide it into 4, you are going to get the composite grade of Alden and MAPE, which is 87. Alden performed his best and edukasyon sa pagpakatao. Because as you can observe, edukasyon sa pagpakatao is the highest grade that he got. So here, the Filipino, he got only 87, and the English 86, and mathematics 79, science 84, araling panlipunan 88, edukasyon sa pagpakatao is 89, FPP 88, and 87. So as you can see, 89 is the highest grade that he got. So 89 is the learning area that he performs best. However, the learning area which he need to improve is mathematics, because as you can see, mathematics is the lowest grade that he had. He only got 79 in mathematics, and that is not good enough. So he needs to improve himself and study more in order to get better grades next time. Alden's level of proficiency in Araling Panlipunan is very satisfactory. Alden's general average is 86. So overall, I can say that it is not bad. And I can say to his parents that his grades are okay, though he needs to study more or read more about mathematics for him to do better the next time.